What's up, guys? This is Coach Joe, Coach Taylor, over here with In the Zone Baseball and Softball Academy in Flanders, New Jersey. A couple weeks ago, I had the pleasure of going to the Coaches Convention in Connecticut, where I was talking with the Texas Rangers hitting coach, Coach Anthony. He gave me this PowerUPWedge. Says he uses it with his guys. We've been introducing it a little bit here. Coach Taylor, why don't you tell us a little bit about this thing?
So the PowerUPWedge is generally used forcing the load into the ball, taking your weight from the back position to the forward position of baseball. Now, a lot of misconceptions is that your swing is purely rotational, and this is where we're going to kind of debunk that. So when we first use the PowerUPWedge, very simple, just undo the Velcro, strap it on your foot. You want it on the balls of your feet. You don't want it to be too deep on your heel, because this is going to allow you to actually get your foot moving into the ball a little bit more. So with this PowerUPWedge, what this is designed to do is it's designed to help the hitter get their body into their swing, to give it everything they got moving forward into the ball. The ball doesn't come from the side, the ball comes from in front of you, so when you hit the ball, you want to attack the ball moving forward to it. So this is what we're going to do with this thing. You're going to set it up on your foot like I showed you guys previously, and we're going to make sure that our weight is sitting back in our load position. So this is a great place to start the drill from. And all you're doing from here is you're just telling the hitter go. When you say go, that hitter's going to drive off that back leg, forcing the knee forward to the ball, and then they're going to rotate to make contact. That's it. So if you want to break it up, I call it the 1-2 drill at that point, getting the kid to work on separating their load from their launch or from their weight drive here. That little move right here is what's going to power a hitter forward, and that's why the slant on this wedge is so important, because it's going to force a player or a hitter to move that body forward to the ball. Okay? One thing I want to stress is that when you're doing this drill, make sure the hitter's back shoulder is lined up with the back knee, like so. If you look, my back shoulder is straight down the line with my back knee, which means that my weight in my upper body is staying back. Okay? We don't want our chest to come forward in the swing like this. That's going to induce a lot of ground balls. Some solid contact, but a lot of ground balls, and generating a lot of backspin up into the air. The ball comes down to the hitter at an angle. You want the bat to travel along the path of the ball in a slightly upward angle through your contact. So by utilizing this, keeping that chest back, it's going to naturally force the hands, as long as they stay back, to work at an upward angle through the ball. So I'll just take a few swings so you can kind of see all that I'm talking about. You'll see right there on that last swing, that's where I work on my paws, making sure I'm staying back, and making sure that the first movement I have is that back knee driving me into the ball. My hands follow after. If you'll notice, with my foot actually comes off the ground. That's because my body is doing a good job generating from the back part of the swing to the front part of the swing. And I actually push so hard off the back part of the swing on my lower half that my foot comes off the ground and moves forward to the ball. This is something that I like to teach. This is something that all of our instructors teach here, because it's not just sitting back waiting for the ball to get to you and rotation, that whole switch the bug thing. This is an actual push movement off the back leg. So again, to demonstrate, get in the stance, weights on the balls of your feet, load, stride, and drive off that back foot. So another drill we do here, I call it the push drill. We're using this balance disc. You can get these on Amazon, you can get it at Dick's Sporting Goods, pretty much wherever. So here's the drill we're going to do. Again, set the ball up on the tee. Now, with this drill is not only designed to promote that forward motion, but to help promote, again, like we mentioned with the PowerUPWedge, keeping that back shoulder lined up with that back knee and back hip. Okay, a lot of old teaching was switch the bug, get rotated. Getting rotated is extremely important. That's not to be forgotten, and that's something we'll cover in a different segment. This is designed to give you that momentum, is to give you that body weight transfer and shift forward to the ball, not just standing in one place and spinning your body. Okay, so the drill, very simple, very similar to the PowerUPWedge. Position your foot on the ball just like you would with the wedge, making sure that the balls of your feet are on the corner or on the edge of the ball, making sure there's air both at the top and both at the bottom between your foot and the floor. Load up, nice and easy, and what you're looking for here as a coach and as a player is for this back leg to actually come off the ball. That's how you'll know your hitter is using his body to hit, not just using his or her hands, I should say. So again, this is what it's going to look like. Let's just demo. Very simple right there. Again, focus, make sure that the player is keeping their shoulder lined up with their backside, their hip, and their knee, making sure that the body is moving forward in the lower section, not just the upper section.
All right, guys, so we not only use this for our hitters, we also use it for our pitchers. So you can use this from ages 9 all the way to 18. It's not just for the older guys. It's a good way to teach kids to get inside their back leg when they're loading off the mound. You have to get into this load position calmly to get out of it powerfully. So I've got it hooked up here. I'm a lefty. I use it obviously on my left leg. That's my drive leg. What I do here is I have kids either off the mound or we use our full-length mirror sometimes so that they can look at their own body parts and see where they're at. We get into our load position just like this. We usually just do holds. We hold it here for 5-10 seconds. They examine themselves, make sure their butt is back. They're inside this drive leg. When I say that, I mean they're externally rotating this hip so they're ready to drive. It's a great tool, great little drill we got here that's not only used for our hitters, but it's used for our pitchers too. Guys, that wraps it up for ITZTV episode 1. Thanks to Coach Anthony of the Texas Rangers for giving us this PowerUPWedge. Definitely putting it to good use.
Make sure to follow us on all platforms of social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Make sure you guys find us and follow us.